Drew?
Yes, sir.
Do you think you'll ever be charged with the murder of Stacy Peterson?
I would hope not. Mr. Brodsky doesn't believe so.
Brodsky is your lawyer.
Kathleen? I hope that don't ever happen.
Kathleen Savio, Drew?
What about her?
Any charges? Are you anticipating anything there?
Well, I think the reason it's been a homicide or deemed a homicide is the opinion of someone. There's other opinions out there that says it was truly an accident, so they got a lot of opinions to get through before they can get to that point.
Do you think it's possible that someone killed her?
Well, anything's possible, but I find it unlikely. But,
you believe it was an accident. She slipped in the tub, right?
I believe that since the beginning of things.
All right. Let's go to Mr. Hof.
Hello?
Yeah. I want to put you two on together. I want to hear what you have in mind, Mr. Hof. And, Drew, you may want to think twice or four times about this before you say anything because, well, this could affect a future jury. But
you're unemployed right now. You need some work, probably. So
yeah, I got to go to work.
Good morning, Drew.
Good morning, Dennis. How are you? You are my hero.
Great. Yesterday, I talked to your lawyers. I talked to Glenn, your PR person, and I said I want to get Drew out to the ranch. The girls think he's charismatic. He's a fun guy, and they all said the same thing. He's the guy you want to hang out and have a beer with. So I'm going to invite you to come out here and hang out with us today.
And I'll accept that invitation.
Well, let's go. We're going to make it a party. We'll have a good time. I'll have my secretary start getting airline tickets.
So wait a minute. Drew, you are going to go to the Bunny Ranch and be part of this show.
I think I've been packing while we're talking, yes.
Mancow, you should come with him.
Yeah, my wife would.
Why don't you come with me?
I don't think my wife would go for that. How about
Mancow, just a lie to her. Just a lie to her.
Mr. Hof, what are you going to have Drew Peterson do at your brothel?
Well, I think we should just get to know each other. I mean, first of all, he'd be a great head of security. I mean,
he does have a law enforcement background.
Exactly, and he's a charismatic guy. Who knows where it's going to go? I want him to meet the girls in the show, and let's just see where it goes. I mean, that's what the Bunny Ranch is all about.
When are you leaving, Drew?
I got my stuff packed, so I'm ready.
How soon do you want him there, Mr. Hof?
I'd like to work this out right away. When you get off the line here, I'll talk to my people and let's see what my schedule looks like. Let's get him out here.
Who knows where that'll lead? Do you have any idea where that'll lead?
Well, we could lead to a lot of things. I mean, we could put Drew's got to be looking for a job. The police thing sounds like it's over with. Could end up in employment. Could end up on our TV show. Or could end up just having a good time together and hanging out with the girls.
You also said so. You may have him be security. You may have him maybe be a manager. But you do want him on the reality show because he's infamous. Do you believe this will help your ratings?
Oh, absolutely. Look,
certainly everybody in Chicago, I got to think, would watch that episode.
Well, I just did a search, Bunny Ranch, Drew Peterson on the Internet, and there's like 12 pages of articles on this already. Of course it will.
Hey, Drew?
Yeah, what's up?
Drew Peterson, why are you qualified to do this?
Well, as you know, for many years I was a watch commander with the Bolingbrook Police Department. I ran a bunch of guys who I always viewed as a bunch of horse screwing people out of their money, so I did that for 10 years, so it's got to be similar, right?
So you'd be interested in you'd be interested in a security job, possibly, or at least talking about it. Is that right, Drew?
Well, I also ran several companies too, so it's just I have a vast amount of knowledge and experience running companies also. So, and the Bunny Ranch is a business like anything else.
Absolutely, and you know what? Being a police officer, you got to be a stand-up guy, and you got to know a lot about a lot of things. I think it might be a perfect fit.
Are your security people armed, Dennis?
Well, we don't talk about how we do things. I mean, that's something that's, as Drew knows, is very important. That we don't tell people what we do at all.
What happens at the Bunny Ranch stays at the
Bunny Ranch. Okay, that's Nevada after all, right?
Drew, are you planning on sleeping with women at this brothel?
Oh, by all means, no. It sounds like business to me. 100%. I'm all about business. You know that, man, cop.
Wow.
But that's his business, so, this is business.
Our girls are pretty persuasive, but we'll see.
Okay.
It's his decision. Of course, you wouldn't invite somebody into your home without offering some chips and dips. Well, that's my chips and dip.
And the favorite chips and dips of every man in America.
You have a family. I know your children. How soon can you leave?
I think I have a cab coming now to have me sit at the airport. Wait.
So this would be, Dennis, this would be at the very least part of a future episode of Cathouse?
Sure, we're going to talk about a lot of things, and then.
Doesn't he just sound like a scumbag, this guy? Sure, yeah. Drew.
Which one are you referring to?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Drew Peterson. Look, you do what you want to do, but you may be brought up on charges, and just remember that anything you do on this HBO show will be seen by a jury.
Oh, sure.
And you're still married to Stacey Peterson, sir.
Yes, I am.
And you being videotaped making love to another woman or something else, which is what they filmed there.
The actual process?
Yeah, sure.
We do that with people that want to, man, cow. We
I understand.
don't do it with people that don't want to.
I understand that. I just think Drew's excited about going to this place, and I don't want to get caught up in all of it, and do something. Well, maybe, I don't know. Who am I to tell Drew Peterson not to do something he's going to regret?
That's true.
Nice, real nice. Thank you.
Good point.
What have you been advised? Have you talked to anybody else on this? I mean, I know you came on the show and said you would do it, Drew Peterson. Have you sought counsel on this? Have you talked to anybody? How do you think your kids will feel about seeing you on HBO's Cathouse?
Well, that's something we don't have the kids watch, you know what I mean? And any counseling I have, I'm sure Mr. Bratsky, Joel Bratsky, my attorney, he'll steer me in the right direction.
If he's working security for you and he's hired, then he's relocating, obviously, to Nevada then. You're ready to do that?
Don't you think he'd be ready to leave this city and this state?
You ready to do that, Drew? Can you do that?
Drew, if he has can you leave the state? And if he has a ticket for you before 5 o'clock, will you leave?
Oh, sure. We can work all that out. And can I leave? You know, I'd love to move to Las Vegas. You know, no doubt.